Matchday 26 brought us a couple cool things and some things that we probably did not expect to happen. Ashley Westwood for Charlotte FC recorded the first ever 3-assist match in their history this past weekend. Portland shut out Real Salt Lake, who Real Salt Lake has been so good, but the Timbers have looked pretty good as of late, but I don't think anybody expected that. And speaking on unexpected, two of the best teams face off in the league. That is LAFC versus Columbus Crew. And Columbus Crew go on the road and put up 5 goals on LAFC. I don't think anybody could have predicted that. And is Columbus Crew the best team in MLS? Tell me what your thoughts are down in the comments if they are the best team, or who do you think is the best team in MLS? Now, let's jump into match day 27, but before that, we've got to take a look at the nerdy soccer table. And yes, Cote still on top with 22 points there in first, but Matt has closed that gap a little bit, sitting at 19 points. Then Sam and Save Crystal Gaming coming in at third with 18 points, and then Jerry there in fifth with 17 points. So it could happen. Matt has gained on Cote, so someone can take down Cote. And if you want to get involved and be on the nerdy soccer table and try to catch Cote at the top there, QR code is there on the screen. There's 3 matches for you to predict. Predict those 3, see if you get points there. If you get them correct, you get a point and move up that table. Now, let's jump into match day 27. So, kicking off those midweek games, we have Atlanta United versus NYCFC. Currently, Atlanta United, 1 win and 4 losses, currently on a 4-match losing streak. That is hard to say for me. NYCFC, 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Atlanta at home, currently 4 wins, 2 draws, 5 losses there at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. NYCFC, 3 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses on the road. I don't know how it is, but the win probability is in favor of Atlanta United because they are scoring 1.9 goals there at home, where NYCFC are only averaging 0.7 goals there on the road. I just don't see it happening. Atlanta are struggling very much so. So I'm going to have to go against Atlanta. I don't want to. Atlanta's my team. I hope that they prove me wrong, but I think that NYCFC go on the road here and win this match 2-1 over Atlanta United. So that leads us into a match that we have out there for the voting. So go vote which match you think we should watch on Wednesday night. That is Columbus Crew versus Charlotte FC. Currently, Columbus are on a 5-match winning streak, where Charlotte are 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Columbus Crew at home, 6 wins, 3 draws, and a loss, where Charlotte are 4 wins, a draw, and 6 losses on the road. The win probability for this match is heavily in favor of Columbus Crew, and I can't go against that. Columbus are looking too good. Hopefully they don't relax. Hopefully this isn't one of those kind of like a trap game. Hopefully they don't relax here, but I don't think that they do. I think Wilfred Nancy's too good with that, and their players are too good to relax. I think they're trying to make a statement. And I think that they win there at home against Charlotte FC 3-1. So staying there in Ohio, we have FC Cincinnati versus Chicago Fire. Currently Cincinnati, 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, coming off of a loss against Charlotte at home, which I'm very surprised. There was a lot of surprise games for me there over the weekend, and that's why we did not do all that great when it came to the predictions. But Chicago Fire, 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Cincinnati at home, though, 6 wins, 2 draws, and 4 losses, where the Fire are 1 win, 4 draws, and 6 losses on the road. The win probability, 45% in favor of FC Cincinnati, where 30% win probability there for the Fire. The expected goals in this one, very close, very similar, 1.5 to 1.2 for Chicago. I don't think that happens. I think it's closer for Cincinnati. I think that Cincinnati rebound off of the loss against Charlotte and win this match 2-0 over the Chicago Fire. That leads us into Inter Miami versus Toronto FC. Currently, Inter Miami, 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches, and Toronto, 1 win and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. Inter Miami at home, 6 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses, where Toronto are on the road, 2 wins, 3 draws, and 7 losses there on the road. The win probability is heavily, heavily in favor of Inter Miami at 72%. Will Messi be back in the midweek? I don't think so. I know that it's Sunday night that they're playing in the Copa America final. He's probably playing. I don't see him being back for midweek, and I also don't think Suarez will be back. They also are missing Busquets in this match because of a red card. So I can't go along with that 72% win probability. I think that they'll play good. I don't think they lose, but I think Toronto go on the road here and get a point, and this match ends in a 2-2 draw there in Miami. Next up, we have the New York Red Bulls versus CF Montreal. The Red Bulls 1 win and 4 draws in their last 5 matches, where CF Montreal 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. The Red Bulls at home 6 wins, 4 draws, and 0 losses. The Red Bulls very good at home. CF Montreal 2 wins, 3 draws, and 7 losses on the road. In this one, of course, the win probability is heavily in favor of the Red Bulls with their form at 79%. And in the win probability, there's only a 7% chance that CF Montreal win this match, with a 14% there in the draw. I think I have to go along with that. The expected goals for the Red Bulls is 2.5, where Montreal's is only 0.6. I think that Montreal score a goal here on the road, but I don't think they win. I think Red Bulls get the job done at home and win this match 2-1 over Montreal. Moving on, we have the Philadelphia Union versus the New England Revolution. Currently, Philadelphia 1 draw and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. The Revs 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Philadelphia have only won 1 match at home this season. That is so hard for me to believe, but 1 win, 4 draws, 6 losses there at home. The Revs, 3 wins, no draws, and 6 losses on the road. The win probability at 40% go to the Revs, with a 33% chance for the Union. I'm going to go against this. I think that, yes, the Revs are looking good for the most part. Yeah, they are currently on a 2-match losing streak, but they have looked pretty well before that. I think that the Union get their 2nd win at home this season, and I think that they beat the Revs 1-0 there at Subaru Park. Now we head on down to Texas for Texas Derby. We have FC Dallas versus Austin FC. Currently, Dallas 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Austin 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Dallas at home this season, 7 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses. Austin not looking very good on the road with 2 wins, 3 draws, and 6 losses. The win probability at 58% goes to Dallas in this one, and only 14% chance that Austin win it, but the draw percentage is 28%. And I have to go with the 28%. I think that with this being a rivalry, it's a Texas rivalry, I think that Austin go on the road here and pull out a point against Dallas, and this match ends in a 2-2 draw. Now, we head up north a little bit to Minnesota versus DC United. Currently, Minnesota 1 draw and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. DC United 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Finally getting that dub for DC there at home against Nashville. Kudos to DC. Currently, Minnesota 4 wins, 4 draws, and 3 losses there at home. DC United only 1 win, 5 draws, and 5 losses on the road. Win probability definitely goes to Minnesota, but not by too much, with 45%. And I don't think that they win. I think that DC United go on the road building off of their victory at home against Nashville. They don't get the dub, but they do get a point. This match ends in a 1-1 draw there in Minnesota. Next up, we have Nashville SC versus Orlando City. Currently, Nashville 1 win and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. Currently on a 4-match losing streak. Orlando 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches. Currently on a 3-match winning streak. Orlando, are they heating up? Are they going to push to be one of the best teams in the East? We'll have to see. Tell me down below what your thoughts are. But currently, Nashville 4 wins, 5 draws, 3 losses there at home. Orlando City 5 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses on the road. The win percentage in this is very close. The win probability, my apologies. 39% chance for Orlando, 36% chance for Nashville and a 24% chance at a draw. And I think that I have to go with that 24%. I think that Orlando City, they're looking really good, but Nashville's just so hard to predict because they've been so inconsistent this season. Yes, currently on a 4-match losing streak, but they're back at Geodis Park after 3 matches on the road. I don't think they get the dub, but I think that Orlando come in and get a point, and this match also ends in a 1-1 draw. So I think another good match here in the midweek, we have LA Galaxy versus Colorado Rapid. Currently the Galaxy 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, where the Rapids are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. The Galaxy at home 7 wins, 3 draws, and a loss, where the Rapids are 4 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses on the road. Win probability goes to the Galaxy here. The Galaxy have kind of been up and down recently in their last 5 matches, but I think they get the job done here against Colorado. Colorado have been very shaky this season, and then especially there on the road. But I think that the Galaxy get this job done 3-1 over the Rapids. So we head out west for San Jose Earthquakes versus Houston Dynamo. The Earthquakes currently 1 win and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. San Jose, I was really cheering for you against Sporting Kansas City at home, and you let me down. Houston currently 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches. San Jose 3 wins, a draw, and 8 losses there at home. The Dynamo 4 wins, 2 draws, and 5 losses on the road. Of course, the probability is going to be heavy in favor of Houston at 74%. The expected goal is 2.5 for Houston to 0.8 for the Earthquakes. And I think that this is it. I think that Houston wins this match pretty easily. I think that Earthquakes score late for a gimme goal, but I think that this match ends in a 2-1 victory for the Dynamo. Next up, we have the Seattle Sounders versus St. Louis City. Currently, Seattle are on a 5-match winning streak, and they are currently unbeaten in their last 9 home matches. They are heating up finally there in the West, where St. Louis City, unfortunately, 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Not doing that great this season. Sophomore slump, maybe? I don't know. I guess that's what we would call it. But Seattle currently at home, 5 wins, 5 draws, and a loss there. St. Louis City have not won one on the road with 5 draws and 5 losses. The win probability is 63% in favor of Seattle, and I have to go with that. The expectations here is 2.1 for Seattle, 1 goal for St. Louis. I think that both teams score more than that. I think we get 5 goals in this match. I don't know why I think that, but I'm going to go with it, and I think Seattle wins this match 3-2 over St. Louis City. Now we head up to Canada for Vancouver Whitecaps versus Sporting Kansas City. Currently the Whitecaps 4 wins and a draw in their last 5 matches. Currently on a 5-match unbeaten streak, where Sporting Kansas City 4 wins and a loss. And I'll apologize right now, the Sporting Kansas City fans. I'm sorry that I thought that you would lose against the Earthquakes, but I don't think you're going to go on the road and win this one either. Vancouver currently 4 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses there at home. Sporting Kansas City 2 wins, 2 draws, and 8 losses on the road. Win probability in favor of Vancouver at 48%. If we were talking about a Vancouver team a couple weeks ago, I think that I could probably, and Sporting Kansas City were in the form that they're in right now, I could probably see Sporting Kansas City going on the road here and winning this, but I just can't see it. I think that Vancouver wins this match 3-1 over Sporting KC. Now, for our last match of the midweek in a Western Conference showdown, we have LAFC versus Real Salt Lake. Currently, LAFC 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches. Real Salt Lake 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. LAFC have only lost 1 match at home, and that was over the weekend against Columbus Crew. But they also have 9 wins and 2 draws there at home. Real Salt Lake 4 wins, 6 draws, and 2 losses on the road. The win probability is in favor of LAFC at 48% and 30% to RSL. Very close expected goals here, 1.9 to 1.5. I don't think that happens. And I think that LAFC come back and put on a show because they need to in front of those fans because of how badly they lost against Columbus. And I think that they win this match 4-2 over Real Salt Lake. So that's it for my predictions. Tell me in the comments down below what your predictions are. Like the video, subscribe if you like the content. If you want to get involved, the QR code is on the screen there. Make your 3 picks that are out there, and we will see you for the live stream on Wednesday.